try this Darkling Tag. I found this on MundaneLaura's YouTube page. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Number 1, what is your favorite candle scent? It's definitely patchouli. I'm kind of picky of which kind of patchouli candle I like, but I have found a couple different with the patchouli scent that are to die for. Number 2, do you have a favorite book? Well, I guess that's a yes or no question, but I'll say yes, but I have a few that I'm just gonna name. I really like young adult fiction, and Ellen Hopkins is my favorite young adult fiction writer. And I really love H.P. Lovecraft, like almost anything by him. And then I also really like the classics such as Dracula and Frankenstein. Those just never get old. Maybe that sounds too cliche, but those are masterpieces. Number 3, are you a tea person or a coffee person? I am a coffee person, 100%. I do drink some tea, but I drink coffee every day. Number 4, what is your favorite brand and color of lipstick? I don't really have a favorite, and as far as the color, it really just depends on what I'm wearing. But I really do love NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. That's a great formula. And I really like Lunatic Cosmetic Labs lip creams, those liquid lipsticks. Those are awesome. What is your favorite perfume or cologne? It is Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Number 6, do you have a celebrity crush? Well, yes, I do. It's my husband, of course. Okay, alright, it's probably Peter Steele, but Zach, you got nothing to worry about because he did. If you had to give up the color black, what color would you choose instead? Probably pink. If not pink, then red. If you could change your name to a stereotypical 90s or 2000s gothy name, what would you choose? Oh, I meant to do some Googling before I answered this question. I don't really know what a stereotypical 90s or 2000s goth name would be. I don't even remember what my MySpace name was. I don't know. Can I just skip that one? I have no idea. I know after I make this video, I'll think of something great. Number 9, what are your top 3 tips for surviving hot weather while black clad? I don't really like this question. I don't know, wear small pieces of clothing like crop tops and little shorts. Wear deodorant and try to hang out in the shade. Number 10, what song will always make you happy? Now, since this question says it doesn't have to be a goth band, I'm gonna say Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard and Is This Love by Whitesnake. Will always put a smile on my face. Number 11, are you active in the arts? I dabble. Number 12, if you had a teacup or mug inscribed just for you, what would it say? Probably some obscure quote from American Dad or something. Wait, this tag isn't supposed to reinforce how dark I am, is it? Number 13, what is your number 1 non-gothy hobby? I'm not really sure where to go with this, so I'm just gonna say sunbathing. Okay, don't judge me. Just don't. I don't even want to state my case. Just don't judge me. Thank you. Number 14, if you could be a supernatural creature, what would it be and why? Does everybody say ghost? I feel like everybody would say ghost. I haven't watched anyone else do this tag to completion because I didn't want anyone else's answers to influence my answers. But I feel like I'm looking at this from a human perspective. So as a human, I'm like, well, I'd want to live in a house and I'd want to do human-y things. So definitely a ghost so I could haunt people in their house. But again, that's just looking at it from the human perspective. Like, who's to say I would not enjoy being a Sasquatch or a gray alien? It could be great being either of those. But I think I'm going to say being a fairy would be pretty cool because you get to be mysterious and kind of haunt people, you know? And even abduct people, but you still have a very close relationship with nature. Number 15, what horror monster-based superpower would you have? I gave this some thought, and the best thing I could come up with is it would be cool to be able to control things with my mind, you know, like Carrie. Number 16, do you feel comfortable or confident interacting with other gothy people, either online or in real life? Well, I feel like online, not as much, because online you're exposed to this whole huge pool of basically everyone ever, and you're a lot more open to not meeting certain qualifications. But in real life, definitely, yeah. I'm very secure in my credibility, so to speak. But now there is a little bit of intimidation when I see other darklings in real life, and it's largely because they just look so put together, and I'm like sort of in awe. Like when I was at the birthday massacre last week, I was seeing all these people that were just so gorgeous, like visions of true gothiness, and I was just staring at them like with stars in my eyes. You know, you want to go up and tell them they're gorgeous, but you don't want to be weird. Number 17, which is more important for a look? Great hair or great makeup? I would say great makeup. Even though my makeup's not that great right now, don't judge me. Number 18, is there something you wish there was more of in your subculture? Well, if we're talking metal, I would definitely wish that there was more metal concerts coming closer to me. But if we're talking, you know, goth, metal, darklings in general, the thing that I would wish is that there would just be more of us here in the Deep South. Number 19, can you share an embarrassing story related to your darkliness? I don't really know what would be embarrassing. If something embarrassing has happened, I just let it go and forget about it. So I wouldn't even remember now. But I will say something that is embarrassing to me is when strangers kind of objectify you or almost fetishize you because you look kind of different and mysterious, I guess. Lots of people have spoken on this, that others assume that you're like super kinky or something like that. And people will say things like, oh, you look like a Suicide Girl, or you look like Betty Page. And that kind of makes me uncomfortable because I feel like they're picturing me being a Suicide Girl or being Betty Page. Not that I have anything against those people. I love the Suicide Girls. I love Betty Page. But I don't want someone to be sexualizing me. Someone I don't even know. You know what I mean? So I find that kind of embarrassing when you have a darker appearance and kind of stand out and people want to, you know, tell you which naked people you look like. And the final question is number 20. How are you at DIY? I think I'm pretty good. I need to do more for sure, but I think it's very, very important, and I think it will continue to play a huge role in my low budget life. Okay, that is the Darkling tag. That was pretty fun. I liked it. I didn't feel like I was unqualified or anything like that, so yay. I don't really have anyone else to tag to do this. I'm still working on making friends around here, but if you do it, let me know because I want to see. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye forever.